we are always delighted, as I said, when the South Carolina Specialty Foods Association Director, Laura Lester, comes to visit us and brings a guest, especially a guest who's got something famous to share with us.
Yes, ma'am. Famous and delicious. We have Valarie Lee of Columbia here with us from Valine's famous cocktail sauce. And we're going to see what all we can do with your delicious cocktail sauce, but we're going to start with your not pimento cheese, your cheese spread. Now tell us why you call it that.
Well, it's my grandmother's cheese spread, so I have to keep consistent with her name.
And tell me, you told me earlier her name, and it was such a sweet Southern name.
Janie Clyde, and she would love to be on the show.
Oh, we'll just have to bring her back. Bring her next time.
So this is her cheese spread. Let's start mixing it.
And we're going to help you.
So we have 8 ounces of Vermont cheddar, white cheddar, and then 8 ounces of pepper jack.
All right.
So dump that in there.
Okay. And that Vermont cheddar, I declare, has a wonderful sharp flavor.
But it's so smooth.
Okay.
Okay, now
your turn.
Okay, let's see here.
And we've got a real nice mayonnaise.
Yep, good mayonnaise.
And how much mayonnaise have we got in here?
3/4 of a cup.
Okay.
Make sure I get it all here. Don't want to leave any behind.
Okay.
Then you've got a 1/4 cup of your minced onion.
Ooh, this is going to have a good bit of spice to it, doesn't it?
Yeah. Then you've got 1 tablespoon of minced garlic fresh.
No, garlic.
If you don't use the fresh, it does change the flavor of it.
So yeah, go ahead and go to that trouble to make it fresh. Yeah. We want this to be as good as it can be.
4 ounces of pimentos.
Uh-huh.
And then we've got 1 tablespoon of red pepper flakes.
Yes.
And a 1/2 tablespoon of Cavender's Greek seasoning.
Wow. Woo. So this is going to have some zing to it. Now, you told me that your grandmother, that doesn't put the red pepper in, but that you think...
I added the red pepper flakes.
For your crowd, you think that little bit of that...
I always have to spice things up. Yeah. And we've always accented it with a dollop of Valine's famous cocktail sauce. It cuts the cheese, the saltiness of the cheese, and
well, and just that nice tomato flavor.
Yeah.
So we're going to see how pretty this can look.
So I'll let you put a little bit of that in here, Amanda.
We'll see if I can do it without making a terrible mess.
Are we doing all right? All right, there we go.
I think Janie Clyde would approve.
We're making Janie Clyde proud. Okay.
All right, now tell us what else we have.
Oh, we got to put the red stuff on top.
Oh yeah, after she.
I thought you were going to put it on the cheese. Okay. Oh, so you put it on the cracker when you put it on the cracker.
Yeah, well, we put a little dollop on top of the cheese spread, so I'll just accent 3 of them.
Okay.
All right, perfect. There we go.
Then let's go.
Boop, boop. Oh, it does look tasty.
And the lime finish just gives the cheese a great twist.
So you think that what really makes this distinct is that you've got this fresh, wonderful lime in it.
Lime. The lime is how I've always made it, and it's just what gives it its unique flavor.
Right?
That's right.
Great.
But then also horseradish and
fresh grated horseradish.
Fresh grated.
Yes.
Do you really?
Yes.
Gosh, well, you were a busy little girl at the beach when you were making this, weren't you?
Yeah. And I just came. We don't remember like when I started making it, but we know sometime when I was younger, because my aunt said, I know I started calling you Valine when you were about 10.
And she said, go make that famous stuff.
She did.
Well, what else can we use it on?
Okay, so next we have my Bloody Marys. So whatever type of tomato juice that you use, I always use 1.5 cups of Valines to your tomato juice. Oh. Some people like other mixes, some people like just plain tomato juice. And then I have fresh lemon and lime in there, horseradish, ginger, and your spices.
Ginger?
Yes, the ginger just gives it such a light flavor.
And the Kentucky Derby is coming up this weekend, so it would be
that
great
is
to have a Bloody
and
Mary.
I've already picked out my horse, Fighting Lane, so we'll see how he does.
And now we also have some delicious looking deviled eggs.
Yes, these are my Southern deviled eggs, and again, accented with Valine's famous cocktail sauce. Next are my crab cakes. I use Valine's within the crab cake recipe, and also I make a cocktail aioli. Ooh. You just never know how many things I do with cocktail sauce.
I had no idea. Who knew?
So per 1 cup of good mayo, I use a 1/4 cup of Valine's, and then again, do 1 clove of fresh minced garlic. If you use the bottled minced garlic,
Okay,
it
so
alters
fresh
the
is
flavor.
important.
All right.
Fresh and work in the kitchen is important.
And then, of course, here you've got
And
just
of
the
course,
traditional.
my staple of my fresh boiled shrimp, and these came from Bluffton, South Carolina.
that wonderful?
Great.
So we've got South Carolina products all over the place, don't we?
Absolutely. It's always great to see certified South Carolina products, and who knew you could do so many things with a delicious cocktail sauce, so we can't wait to try all of these later.